What's up, y'all? Hit that like button real quick, and if you haven't already, smash that subscribe. You know what time it is? It's time to break this all the way down. Because Tiffany Henyard is at it again. And the drama. It's deeper than ever. So, let's just get right into it. Tiffany Henyard did not get arrested. That's right. Let me say it again for the people in the back. She walked right out of court. And honestly, I'm not even shocked. I know a whole lot of y'all were hoping this would be the day they finally slapped the cuffs on her. The day the mayor of Mess herself got hauled off. But nah, that ain't how it played out. I knew if Tiffany actually had the nerve to show her face in that courtroom, they weren't about to cuff her right there on the spot. They were gonna let her slide out on some weak, watered-down excuse. And guess what, okay? That's exactly what happened. Word is, Keithany decided to plead the fifth. Straight up, she told them she wasn't answering a thing. Not a single question. And then her crusty, bottom-of-the-barrel lawyer, Beau Brisket Brimley, whatever his real name is, came stumbling out with that tired line. Well, anyone with half a brain would plead the fifth in this situation. Boy, if you don't sit down somewhere, that's exactly what guilty people say when they know they've been caught. If Tiffany was innocent, she'd be showing up with documents in hand, ready to clear her name. This ain't rocket science. Basic accountability. But nah, instead, she's dodging, hiding, and pleading the fifth like her freedom depends on it. And that right there, that tells me everything I need to know. Tiffany Henyard is proving once again just how reckless, shady, and straight up unfit she is for office. Like, come on, these aren't state secrets. Seats basic, financial records, receipts, basic paperwork she should have had ready from day one. She's a public official. She's supposed to have this stuff on lock. And yet here we are. A judge had to ask her how many times? 30 more? Just to produce some basic records. That ain't how a mayor's supposed to move. That ain't. Leadership that's ducking and dodging 101. And here's where it gets wild. Tiffany really thinks she's untouchable. Like, for real. In her head, she's some kind of political Houdini, able to slip out of every scandal untouched. She thinks she can keep playing the same tired game, running the same scam, and nobody's ever gonna check her. That's the kind of delusion she's rocking with Dot in Tiffany's world. She's never responsible. She never knows anything. She's never got the receipts. No documents, no explanations, no accountability. And somehow, she still thinks she's running the show. And let me ask this, if you didn't know what was going on, Tiffany, why were you cashing those big checks like you were the president of the United States? What were you getting paid for? Just two. Sit up in meetings looking confused. Because if that's all it takes to be mayor, they could have picked any random person off the street. This ain't it. This ain't leadership. It's clown behavior. But hold up, we're just getting started. Things are about to get real spicy. We've got actual footage. And shout out to the folks over at Go Political, and special props to Kurt Marucci. If you don't know who Kurt is, you're about to. Kurt came through like a certified boss. We don't know who was holding the camera, but whoever you are, you're doing the Lord's work. And Kurt, certified server of the year in this clip. Kurt slides up on none other than Leotis. And when I say slid up, I mean smooth like butter. Come over here real quick. I got something for you. You hear that little pat on the shoulder? That's not a friendly tap. A process server letting you know you've officially been served. Now at first glance, I thought Leotis knocked the paper out of Kurt's hand. But nah, Kurt just dropped it like mission complete. And that's all it takes. You can try to act clueless, pretend you didn't. See it? Hit the fake what paper. Routine, but bro, you've been served. And then Leotis had the nerve to walk off in the wrong direction, looking lost like he's never been in that building before. Like, brr, the door's behind you? Turn around. That right there, straight clown behavior. And speaking of clowns, let's talk about Bo Brisket. My guy, every time I see this man, he's rocking the same dusty beat-down suit from 2011, and this is the guy Tiffany put her faith in. The same dude who can't even press his blazer? Look, when this blows up into a full-on federal indictment, and trust me, it's coming, don't even think about walking into that courtroom with Bo Brisket Brimley on your arm. That man ain't ready for this. Now, let's circle back to Tiffany, still strutting around with that same smug look on her face, acting like none of this phases her, like she's completely unbothered. Girl, please, keep performing, keep playing. That fake tough act? But let me remind you, you've got just a few months left to wear that stiff dollar store wig, 'cause when you hit that prison yard, best believe that wig is coming off. Apparently, Tiffany pulled up with some half-baked legal excuse, claimed she wasn't properly represented. Word on the street is she even threw her own lawyer under the bus. That's wild. But honestly, that's textbook Tiffany Henyard behavior. And just to be clear, the FBI, they don't play this plead the fifth game like state courts. With the feds, it's simple. You talk or you take that ride. And even if you do talk, they probably still got a cozy little cell waiting for you. And they're not just coming for Tiffany. Leotis, your name's already on the list, my guy. Everywhere Tiffany goes, you're right there, playing backup. Like this is a Marvel movie, but this ain't a movie. This is real life, real time, real heat. Let me holly at you real quick, Leotis, man to man. You don't have to go out like this. You could walk away right now. 'Cause ever since you hitched your wagon to Tiffany, it's been nothing but courtroom drama, town hall brawls, and straight-up chaos. Yeah, maybe you got a little side cash out of it, but when the walls start closing in, what's that money really worth? Do you even know how much a real defense team costs? I'm talking tens of thousands just to show up in court. And be honest, you got that kind of money, 'cause I don't think you do. And Tiffany? Definitely not. Some folks think Tiffany's got some secret stash hidden under a fake name or buried in the backyard. Maybe. Could be. But even if she does, it ain't enough for this mess. And best believe, the feds already know, so all that shredding documents, pleading the fifth, running the same tired playbook. Here, it's not gonna work this time. The fire's already burning. And it's only a matter of time before the whole thing explodes. And here's the real kicker. This ain't even the climax. We're still at the beginning. This is just the opening act. Once the courts really start pressing, pressure's gonna crush her, slowly, day by day. Court date after court date, and you better believe we're all watching. Every single move. I wouldn't be surprised if Kurt ends up serving her too. 3 more times before this is all said and done. And when that happens, you know where I'll be? Right here, breaking it down for why all dot. So once again, big salute to Kurt the Super Server, a true legend, and a huge shout out to whoever captured that footage. You're the real MVP. Now go ahead, hit that, smash that subscribe. 'Cause I'll be right back with more. 'Cause if you really want to protect the sheep, sometimes you gotta hunt down the wolf. And sometimes, it takes a wolf to catch a wolf. You feel me?